Hi all, welcome back to STEM Campus. I'm Purva. I'll guide you through the articulation sessions. We have already completed introduction to articulation all the topics in the previous video. From today onwards, we are starting with the articulation topics. In this session, we'll try to cover first two topics that are meetings across the location and intercultural skills and project. So let's first start with the meetings across the locations and cultures. So basically there are three most important things to keep in mind while setting up a meeting. First is agenda. Always have agenda and stick to it. It is a very professional behavior to have so. And agenda makes a clear path to the meeting. Second, the language of the meeting. For some of us, the language is different. For others, it is different as a for some of us our first language is Gujarati, for some of us it is Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, etc. But always try to keep it as English so that everyone, even the people from on site, can have and understand the meeting. Duration of the meeting. We all know we hate long meetings, so always keep meeting in the short and crisp manner so that all the agendas are covered, all the topics are covered of the meeting, and always try to keep a buffer time. Buffer time is nothing but to have something whenever you have question and answer, or there are some issues while displaying the presentation, or there are some other issues in your meeting, then you can have buffer time for that. Also try to set meeting according to the availability of everyone and time zone difference, because for suppose Australia is 5.5 hours ahead of us, so try to keep meeting in the first half of IST. That would help both of the stakeholders to come in the meeting and have the conversation. From here, next few slides will be for intercultural skills and project delivery. This is nothing but describes how to deal with the stakeholders and what all things to be keep in mind when we deal with people from other culturals. So the first is cultural differences among the members in the team. Some people have a capability of taking decision quickly. Such an example are countries like US and Australia, whereas some prefer to arrive at the decision incorporating every member's opinion. So then we have for that Sweden and Netherlands, and for some we have that they consult that team before declaring the decision, and such countries are Malaysia and Japan. We have also different approaches while we present ourselves, and it differs culture to culture. So for the linear structure and brief and focus, that would be USA, UK and Australia. They will be very brief. They have different types of topics given, but they'll be brief. Then a strong basis in philosophical and intellectual argument, that would be France, and research oriented. Every point for them in a topic would be research they have done in the previous before coming to the meeting, and this would be very helpful for them. This is one of the important questions asked in articulation exam, so you can have mark it and you can keep it for future reference. The one who follows historical flow and who helps on the organization's reputation and who emphasize on it, who gives importance to that, is Japan. Even this is one of the questions which are there in the mock exam and all, so you can also refer to this slide. This is one of the important slides when we come to the exam point of view. A disaster can strike if we do not orient our presentation to customers' cultural expectations. If you are working with a client who is from USA and you keep on giving them a historical view, which is a view from Japan, but you are taking it as USA client, it will not be able to deliver your point. So it's better to keep it as per the structures they prefer. The next is building trust in a pluricultural team through a reciprocal relationship. Malaysia, India, Saudi, we all have a hierarchical structure, because a junior associate hesitates to speak openly with their senior, whereas in UK, USA, Australia, Northern Europe, they are egalitarian culture, People prefer to voice their opinion and explore their disagreement with the senior. They uh, keep their point of view in front of the seniors and not keep it to themselves. This is also one of the cultural differences which is asked in the exam for Wings 1. Better to keep a note of this. The second part of this topic is building trust in a pluricultural team through reciprocal relationship. We, India and Arab countries and several LATM countries have we work beyond our official time, whereas UK, USA, Australia and Northern Europe work in a personal. They keep their personal and professional time different, and always keep their professional time to the time that is 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 as per their company requirement. This is till now for the two topics which were there in the articulation. See you soon in the next lecture. Till then, keep learning. Happy learning.